Welcome everybody to this month's forum. And this is the last of the trilogy. And we have I think was a very interesting topic, the mysterious four internal forces. And today is the last force plus the conclusion. And I'm, as usual, always really excited to see you. Thank you for coming and spread the news around. Let me start with introducing my team. First, Evan, who will be controlling the logistics, the internet things. Evan.
Hi, everyone. Welcome. Thanks. Just feel free to send me a message in the chat or if you need any help. Thanks.
Thank you, Evan. Ernie doesn't need any introductions. He helps everybody to get in. And Ernie, would you like to say something?
Yes, it's great to see such a large turnout today. We have so many registrations, almost 125 from the US, and later on we'll have about 60 or so from the UK and other countries. So in this session, Nuala is up in the middle of the night for her to help co-host, and Greg Zindel, an ST in the US, is helping to look at the chat box to gather all the questions. So everyone, please enter your questions and comments. We would love to hear from you. So enjoy this workshop. It's great to be with you.
Thank you, Ernie. And Nuala, Ernie already mentioned Nuala and Ernie take care of running this workshop. And Nuala's from UK, and this is really good time for her to stay away. Can you unmute yourself, Nuala?
Yes, I'm eating plenty of cake and drinking tea to keep me awake. Nice to see everybody, though. It's nice to be here again at the forum, and looking forward to this last one of the trilogy. It'll be brilliant, I'm sure. I know that everyone's enjoyed 1 and 2, so 3 will be fantastic. And you've got a nice big thing to be looking at and working with. Fantastic. Hi, everybody.
Thank you, Nuala. Thanks. And Greg, would you like to say a couple of words?
No, just welcome everybody, and I'm going to do my best to stay on top of the questions. We always seem to have quite a few questions in the trilogy set here, so it'll be a very interesting, good learning experience for everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Yeah, again, welcome. It's just so nice, and even now that we don't have so much of separation, policy, and I start traveling. I think I would like to keep the forum going forever. It's just giving us that chance to talk to each other, to share, and I think of new ideas all the time. And of course, really, your feedback, your participation makes this forum going. So let your friends know. And afterwards, I will send you a recording. Give me some time to edit it. And then you can share that around too. Tai Chi is about sharing, especially Tai Chi for Health visions. That's what we are about. So I'm going to go back to the topic, and we're going to start with this video that I made just before that. Evan, are you ready?
Yes.
Welcome back to the last session of the trilogy, the 4 internal forces. We've done 3 of the 4. The last one is called on. On in Chinese also means pushing, and also can mean pushing down as well. And that's pretty close to what it does. But in terms of Tai Chi, again, because it's internal and it can be used in different ways, and also it's like a conclusion remember we talk about Tai Chi being internal and how important it is to be subtle, not to use harsh force, because then it will hinder the flow of the Qi. And it's like, first of all, we have a Peng force wall, then we understand how to absorb, redirecting the incoming force. And then we squeezing for a space for a better position. And then we are going to almost like the same. It can be Loi, redirecting, absorbing incoming force, or the bottom part of it can be on, pushing down, and then the final execution, you redirect the incoming force and you're ready to push forward and lift your opponents up. And again, often people think that is the purpose, to unbalance your opponent and to repel your opponent. Well, I don't think that's the case. I think Tai Chi is about harmony, about balance. It's about harmony and balance, not just in personal contact, not just in self-defense case. It's so effective for interpersonal relationship. If you just think, whenever we encounter or working with people, or encounter someone who's angry, or we are collaborating with people, see, we are a social animal. Our progression are based on working with people, based on group energy, group effort. Essentially, there's no great person ever achieve great things by oneself. It is, even though often one person got elevated, but really it's the power, it's the work of everybody. And for everybody to work together, you need to communicate, you need to first of all listening to the incoming force. You need to first of all build up enough inner strength, so you're not going to start with, I know everything, I don't need to know hear from you, I know what you want. You might not be right, you're probably not right. So you need to have inner strength to be comfortable to yourself, to say, okay, I'm ready, tell me what you have to say. Okay, back to 24 phones. Stroking first tail, Peng, Loi, absorb, redirect, join hands and press, squeeze back to good position, and then you separate your hands, reaching out, feeling your opponent's both wrists perhaps, and you with your body, you're still body upright, you're still well balanced, and you bang, and so you bring the incoming force, absorbing it and pushing it down. And when you're ready, push forward and up. And that is on from G to open up, feeling the incoming force, absorb or pushing down or redirect, and then up and forward. So in terms of your mental exercise of pushing hands, is that you push, gently push your opponent away and lifting up and help him to kind of unbalance himself. So it can be reaching a harmony situation without hurting each other. Right. it's fun to do, and it's really needs care, feeling, sensitivity, and understanding. But if you do it with your visualization, you can just put in a spiral, going forward, and feel the energy. You'll feel as you're doing the right way, follow the right principles, you feel there's a sinking feeling in the dantian, a stability, and you feel your palms warm, there's an inner force as you on forward. And on can be also, we were talking about the Li Shui time code. That can be a very nice on. And it could be redirect force, absorb, redirect, and pushing, squeezing with the shoulder, moving with the elbow, and then establishing a space and deliver your statement to make it very clear this is where you're going. With the Sun style too, reaching out, deliver, stepping back, redirect. Right, good position, and push forward. That can be an on or a pen pushing off. And waving hands, yang style. Redirect incoming force, turn, push down, on, and switch energy. Sun style, on to push down, and then back up. And when you have yang energy here, redirecting yin energy here, softer, absorbing incoming force, you kind of form a beautiful energy seal in front of you. Chen style. That's a good on, and redirecting. So in the same move too, in different situations, you can kind of modify and visualize, okay, this time I'm going to use it as a redirecting force, alloy. This time I'm going to use it as a push away, on. That makes practice more interesting. And certainly with practice and learn with your participants, you can teach with your friends or work with your friends without touching. I think it's a safer, healthier way to really develop your force. And to think about the forces, when you create an energy that's a on force, and then you move on to loi force. And then you move on to pen, loi, ji. It doesn't have to go in that order, but one force is like creating a crescendo, like a wave. And in Tai Chi, because we don't stop, we don't abrupt stop and all the energy gone, we continue to move on. So we deliver energies a little faster, slow down, and it move on to the next curve. And so your energy, one energy, doesn't go away completely, just soften, and then the next energy come out, pushing it like another wave to push the. Welcome everybody to the Zone 2 of the third session of the trilogy, the mysterious four major internal force. And I'm looking forward to talk about the last one and to wrap it up. And of course, we're going to have time to talk, ask questions, and I'm going to start with introducing my team. Without further ado, we're going to show you the video that I have made for this topic. Welcome back. We're very fortunate. We have Colin who's going to talk about this topic in his perspective. So everybody, welcome, Colin.
Thanks, Paul. So I think Paul gave a very persuasive introduction to how you can think about the four forces, and in particular arm. My take on it is going to be a little bit different. So as an academic, I'm used to words. But as an academic, I know also that words are just symbols to convey meaning. And I think one of the things with these four forces is the meanings are not really intellectual. The meanings are qualities of feeling in the body. And so it's a little bit like talking about flavors. You know what flavors are when you taste them, but if someone else describes them to you, it isn't kind of obvious what they mean. So if we sort of look at Peng, Luji, and An, and I know everyone kind of pronounces them differently. First of all, I would suggest